Or so it seems that way. January 2021.
The lover boy.
Certified lover boy.
Yeah. Can I just I have to admit my fandom. I caught myself and felt really weird afterwards.
You got the heart part?
No, I thought about it though. My hairline's not that good.
Rory, if you would have came in here with a heart in your head, just know that would have been the greatest show ever. That would have been the greatest episode ever.
You trying to say I couldn't pull it off?
No, you can definitely pull it off. 1,000%. But I would have been crying.
No, we need that.
The heart part,
I would have.
The heart part is hilarious.
You don't think it's funny that people think that you could potentially get the heart part?
No, I think that's fire.
Yeah. And the Irish heart.
Yeah.
Joe, I pulled off the slits in the eyebrows. I pulled everything off.
So do the heart part.
Nah, you can't do it. No. I'm not even let Rory go like that. Yeah, no, you can't do that. Nah.
Nah, do it, Rory.
If Drake didn't do it, then I'd be like, okay, get it off.
But if you 30
do it on your beard.
a Drake haircut,
put it on your beard.
I didn't even think about
the heart beard.
Now I gotta do. Remember when Prince brought his shit down? Like,
see,
I could do it with the heart.
Got slave on his face. There you go.
That's not what I was referring to.
No, I'm just. I know that's not what you were.
I don't think Rory should do that personally.
No, I know, but Prince definitely got slave like.
I'll be a little tone deaf.
Yeah.
I stopped listening when he put him and Prince in the same thing.
Don't you dare!
I don't know what he said.
It's the purple one versus like the
red one.
Pink,
the red one,
pink one.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Red Rain.
Red Rain.
Not buying that single?
No.
Ginger Rain.
Do y'all have any serious takes about like the biggest artists of our time?
I was gonna
with
admit,
an album
I was
coming.
gonna admit a fault of mine of how excited I got thinking this album was coming when he posted it. I was like, "Oh, we get a Drake album tonight," and then I caught myself. I was like, "Wow, you're."
Let it go, Savon. Leave it there. Fuck you.
Yo,
mean.
Savon, who are you flagging for? That's the part I'm still confused about. And the little podcast summary is getting shorter and shorter. The timestamps, yo, honestly, what are you doing? If you think I'm sleeping, don't notice you have me fucked up. Yo, have y'all been peeping his timestamps?
No. They all over the place.
Yo, the fella said what's up at 5. Hey, then at 72, they brought up the verses.
Yo,
and then they had sleepers.
Said what's up at 5.
Yo, what are you, honestly, you gonna get fired.
Oh, man, that's some funny shit, Savon.
Oh, look, man. This is the only place where you tell somebody they're gonna get fired and they smile at you and not just nod.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I know.
That is what he just did, right? Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, but when is this? January?
Yes.
January 2021.
Yes, you guys.
More great music. He ain't missed yet.
#1 pod.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have no music to talk about.
The Kings.
He got a ninja hoodie on. Yeah, he got a ninja hoodie on.
Here's our Drake takeaway. More great music to come.
Yeah, that's all we got.
I think Drake is gonna give us some good music.
Change the game again.
Yeah, I mean, we have no music to go off of, but we can assume that this is gonna be more good music, at least. And that's it. We don't have no music. We can't really talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about the animated album covers that he did over.
I thought that
was a good idea.
I thought it was snazzy.
No, that was dope. It was dope for the video, but
I
it was
mean,
like,
could have ripped it from Hove, but I'm just a Hove
Who the
fan.
hell is this kid?
Yeah, remember when Hove did the commercial? I forgot who it was for. Where he did all his album covers in one.
Yeah.
That was dope. But not. I like what they did on this trailer
Yeah, me too.
for sure.
It gave you, it did what you wanted it to do. It left you suspenseful, like, oh shit, the album's coming. And
but not the night that I thought it was.
It's a long rollout though. It's pretty interesting.
No, not really. I remember it was rumored that he was coming in December.
Yeah.
And he pushed him off.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but to announce January in October, yeah, for Drake, that's a pretty
Yeah, I feel like he's
Long-
had a couple quick drops. Several.
very much so. Yeah.
when the world was functioning.
Sure. It's
Well,
different
yeah,
times,
absolutely.
no
And I
doubt.
was gonna say now it's even crazy that
Nah, yeah.
Drake is like, yeah, fuck this year. I'm not putting music out.
Do you think he's starting something new with like the top of the year, the bigger acts? You think they'll follow?
What do you mean?
Like you think more bigger acts will drop top of the year? Because usually bigger acts drop end of the year.
I mean, yeah, I think people are making music now. I think they're gonna have to look at the.
Well, Park said makes a lot of
landscape
sense
See,
now
this
that I
is-
think
this
about
is
it.
why I hate this fucking podcast. That right there, what Maul just did. I got attacked months ago, mad months ago, when I was like, I think Drake and Cole and these niggas coming at the same time, top of the year, and I think they're looking at each other. I think, like, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit.
I don't think we said
Who
that.
said we said that to you?
I don't. We've
the
actually
fans.
only all
the
been talking
fans.
about
Oh.
Cole, Kendrick, and Drake dropping
Well, yeah,
at the
the
same
fans
time
always
this
gonna
year.
say that.
No, whatever. Go ahead.
But
Well, they're still saying Kendrick is dropping in 2020. Not
see.
like just what I'm seeing with he's outside doing this video, he's over here with this artist. Like they're alluding to that.
I think Kendrick is dropping 2020.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he is.
I think everyone is holding off until they can tour.
Deductive reasoning tells me that this Drake album is going to be incredible. Like, yes, I haven't heard any of the new music, but I've heard all them leaks. And some of them leaks I liked a lot. I heard, what was the last shit? Care Package Fantasy. What's the name of that fucking shit he put out?
Care Package Fantasy.
Dark Lane demo tapes.
Yeah, whatever.
Close enough. Yes. Yeah. That's
My
right there.
Beautiful demo tape.
Yeah, he's got.
No, he had a care package that he dropped.
He had Care,
music that he put
Care
out.
Package
Yeah.
and Demo Lanes
tapes.
Road.
Whatever that. Dark Lane demo tapes.
I'm just saying, I like some of the shit on there too. And I think he was just cleaning out the stash. So if I like that music that sounded like that when he was cleaning out the stash, I have high expectations for this project, and I get it, set myself up, but I'm doing it.
No, I think that's
yeah,
natural.
that's a pretty good. And I also think that the fact that he's had more time. Well, we've all been gifted more time with this pandemic to sit still and kind of. And if you're a writer,
Yeah.
if you're a creator, I mean, you know what I mean. You have access to your studio whenever you want. I can only assume that Drake has had more time to write and listen to music and create music with his team. So,
And that is where spooky hours come in.
yeah.
Because he announced this album, and there's no big Drake single out yet, right?
Well, there is
I don't know what's been.
the Laugh Now, Cry Later joint. I'm probably saying the name wrong. I do love that record. Yeah, Laugh Now, Cry Later. I think had we been outside, that record would be
Yeah.
insane because it's one of those.
I know,
It's just
but-
we're all inside. It's a really, really good outside record.
I don't think that Homeboy and his team leave anything to chance. So
I agree with
I
you.
think
I agree there.
that now a big record, because you know a big record is coming.
Yeah,
if,
for sure.
you know, all the time. So now he got with his team in the little science lab, and a record,
So call 40's house.
That's what you call a studio now. That's how long you've been retired.
a record.
your little recording area.
But no, I'm not talking about a studio. I told y'all, I'm documenting on this podcast as saying I think that he and his team are very scientific with the how they construct some of this stuff, the planning of some of this stuff.
Very
Like,
calculated.
yeah.
He's spent his whole career.
So I think a song is coming about you being home in the pandemic, hungry, fucking.
Well,
I
he-
think a song
he-
like
he-
that is coming.
He did
Like,
it with
oh
Tootsie
shit! How
Slide.
did he know? Like, how did he know I was like this right now? Like, how did he just tapped into what I was feeling?
Yo.
One of those is coming.
That is actually the definition in a sentence of Drake's career. How did he know I felt this way? He's really good at that.
Yeah, he is.
How did he know that?
Yeah, I just can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it. That's it.
Listen,
That's
I would
all got on
love with the title of Certified Lover Boy. I would love if it was literally just straight raps of like 6 p.m. in New York's and just called it Certified Lover Boy over him just rapping crazy for 10 records.
I would always like that from Drake.
I want to hear some crooning.
Yeah. I need some R&B.
Yeah, this winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some crooning this winter.
Kid
On-
Cudi, Man on the Moon 3 is coming.
Oh,
He
yeah?
announced that one as well.
I didn't see that.
Drake announced that.
Yeah. No, Cudi announced that.
Drake announcing Cuddy's album would be mad funny.
That is funny.
Hey, yo, Cud, you want me to give the world this one?
When is it
Hopefully,
coming?
I don't think he put a date to it, but hopefully he links back up with Emil because that was the best Cudi we ever got.
For sure. For sure.
Shout out to Emil.
All right, well, we need a date, Cuddy.
Yeah.
That's all you got, Bob, Rory? I'm sitting here quiet so you can get on your Cuddy shit.
Rory is in the Cudi hive.
It doesn't seem like it right now.
I've said this plenty of times. I'm not really a Cuddy fan like that. I just don't let y'all disrespect his influence on music now. I'm not really the big Cuddy guy.
I love that
I
first
wouldn't.
album.
If you go
his
on my-
first album was
His
insane.
first album was really good, but
Yeah, I would never disrespect Cuddy. A lot of the stuff that he put out after that first
I'm
one
sick of Rory.
was like just not it.
you want to see something?
He doesn't have any Cuddy in his Serato.
You want to see something? I go hard because y'all disrespect him too much.
No. I'm not accusing you of having mad Cuddy in your Serato,
Not much.
unbeknownst to me. Whoa. There's nothing. Whoa. It takes up the whole screen. That takes up the whole screen right there. Don't try to
There's 3
scroll up.
projects with 0 plays on one of them. And,
Yo.
and the other one is Man on the Moon.
I just want to tell y'all, and I'm not talking about Cudi anymore.
Here comes some hate.
I'm just saying, y'all.
You hate Cudi for some reason.
Every time this comes
I
up, y'all
become
say
the
this about me.
Cudi stan. Of
I don't
someone
think.
that's
I
not
think.
really
I think
like that.
Joe hates Cudi fans. I don't think he hates Cudi. He doesn't know Cudi personally to hate him. But I just think that he think.
No, when I met him, he was awesome to me. I keep saying that.
Yeah, no, cool, real cool dude. But
Like mad, receptive, and warm.
yeah, real cool dude. But I just think that
I have,
Joe
I have
just
no
hates
reason
that
to
fan
beef
base.
with Cudi. No, my issue is, see how Rory just brung up that influence word?
Mm-hmm.
I think that y'all throw that influenced word around a lot for a few people over some of the same shit.
He is for sure
Cudi's influence
high on that influence. We just talked about how 808s
But
was
when
probably
people
one of the
say
most
influence,
impactful
I
albums,
need to
and it
know
was
what
his sound.
follows that. Like, I'm done with, yo,
Rory
he was...
Rory had
I just gave you the point.
Say it again.
We literally, you asked a question about the most impactful albums of the last 15 years. We brought up 808s as maybe the number one as far as how music sounds now. Where did 808s derive from? Kid Cudi.
Bingo.
It's easy.
We're not going to waste time with this because we've had
Even
this
on the-
argument
even on the
before.
Kanye
I've
fashion shit with the
always
tight jean
disagreed
shit
with
was
this.
Cudi.
I've always disagreed with this. I've always
that
disagreed
Cudi
with this.
influenced Kanye.
He'd tell you that. He's on the intro. Like, Cudi put the album together.
I think he wrote most of 808s.
Yeah,
I can be wrong
like,
about that, though.
it's his sound.
Yeah,
Awesome. Y'all, I always refute this with 3Stack. I do.
With the
well,
Love
that's
Below.
like
Yeah, but
How many times, see, and that's my issue. Don't just do that. How many times are we going to, like, if 3Stacks made the cake,
no, but that's like
and
saying.
then mad niggas just keep
but we-
evolving the cake,
but we do
Here-
it.
here's-
we
we gotta-
just going to say all of them
here's
made
the
the
difference.
cake?
Can I reply to that?
Of course.
808s, when 808s happened, directly after, all music changed to that melodic shit. It was a darker tone than what Love Below was. After Love Below came out, it was the only thing, the most unique thing at that time, and not everyone really followed suit.
I disagree with a lot of what you just said.
808s happened, then So Far Gone happened, and all music sounded like that.
But it seems
It's not like when Love Below came out, everyone started making that music. Of course,
but
they were influenced by it, but it had more of a direct impact to modern music because everyone sounded like that immediately and has been for the past 2 decades.
And you're taking that from release dates?
Yeah.
There's some validity to that,
yeah.
for sure.
Not only that, but when
I
the
don't-
artist
I don't
actually
take it
works
that-
with the artist who put out that type of sound before him, it's like that clearly
But then what do
is
we
some
then?
influence.
But if you want to go this route, then what do we do? We go
niggas
Love
is
Below, then we
crazy.
go to Miseducation. Like we could just keep going down that
No,
line if
you
we
can't
want.
because there's a clear distinction in Miseducation and the Love Below.
Is one not influenced by the other?
I don't know. Has 3Stacks ever said that?
I don't know either. But I mean, if you just keep going down the rabbit hole of who was influenced by who or who started what, you're just going to go in circles. I'm telling you directly what happened after 808s was all music started sounding exactly like that and all rappers started singing.
Yeah, but if I subscribe to that,
That's not what happened after Love Below.
that is what happened because everything you naming happened after Love Below. Like I don't put as much stock in, hey, this dropped and then this dropped right after and this dropped right after. I believe let me finish. I believe in that ripple effect, the creative ripple effect, where 3Stacks could have done something in 05 and you may not hear the effect of that until 2010, 11, and 12. I believe in that. So I don't subscribe to that. Wait, let me just finish refuting some of that shit you said. Let me finish refuting some of that shit you said because I disagree with almost all of it. I also disagree that you said which one did you say was more of a dark album?
Darker by the tones, not by
What
the
album
content.
were you referring to?
808s. It's a dark. The tones of it are much darker.
I don't think that
kind of turned in
808
music
is much darker than the Love Below. I don't.
Tone wise, not the content. I remember I played Love Below for my father and said, "Wow, this guy, he's really going through something." Like, yeah, Love Below is a really dark album if you understand what he was getting across. But the tones in the music and the feeling of it is not as dark as what 808s is. It's actually much more musical to Love Below. 808s is the darker tones, and Parks can probably speak better to it instrument wise, of what music is now.
There was a lot of upbeat stuff on Love Below. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey Ya. Like there was upbeat stuff. Roses.
The Blue and Pink record. Like yes.
Is Roses not a dark record to
It
y'all?
is, but not sonically.
We're not talking sonically. the content of Love Below is a really dark album. It's a really dark album.
Teching me out.
No, it's about the sound, not the content.
I think I get what y'all are saying.
No, you just gravitate towards lyrics, and we're gravitating towards sound maybe. Yeah.
And that's what we're speaking to is the sound, not so much the content. Because I would say, yes, if on an intellectual level, the Love Below is a much darker album than 808s. If you really get into what Andre 3000 is saying and the ups and downs that he takes you through that album from fucking Prototype to Roses and just his life when it comes to relationships. It's a fucking dark album. But when you listen to it and you listen to Hey Ya and Vibrate and Take Off Your Cool and My Favorite Things, like it feels good. But if you listen, it's not good.
Right.
808s sounds like a dark album. So Far Gone sounded like a dark album.
Yeah.
And music followed directly after that.
Correct.
So, yeah, I think it had more of an impact on modern music. I'm not saying where Kanye got it from or who did it first. I'm saying directly after 808s happened and So Far Gone happened.
I think they both had equal impacts on modern music. I think that 808s and So Far Gone had a more direct impact on what we're hearing today.
That's what I'm saying. That's right now.
That's it.
Absolutely.
I think you gentlemen handled that perfectly, honestly.
Thanks, Paul.
And I can't believe, now that we're in this realm, why Kanye took Andre 3000 off Cop Shot the Kid.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how that went down. You got the snippet in there?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
You know, 3 Stacks was like, nah.
Give him a little dose.
A little dose.
You think he kiboshed it?
Oh, for sure. Take me off of that, fam. That's not where I'm at today. That's not where I'm at today.
There's no flute on there.
Yeah, that's not where I'm at today.
There's no flute. They're gonna play this in Soho.
Yeah, no, take him off of that.
If I can't come back and put a flute solo, it's over.
Yo, a flute solo on this beat would be hilarious.
Fuck what y'all do, don't know what's gonna stop it. Fuck killing cops, what if we kill cops kids? Make that nigga adopt a baby cause we got his. Make that nigga adopt on his head and pop it. Maybe they just forgot. Refresh give a pop quiz. Make a movie about cops kids in small boxes. Cops kids in small boxes. Make a movie about cops kids and
he changes the whole bounce of the record so quick.
Fuck what y'all do, don't know what's gonna stop it. Fuck killing cops, what if we kill cops kids? Make that nigga adopt a baby cause we got his. Make that nigga adopt on his head and pop it. Maybe they just forgot. Refresh give a pop quiz. Make a movie about cops kids in small boxes. Cops kids in small boxes. Make a movie about cops kids and
yo, please release that, somebody. Che.
Honestly, what I think did happen was because he was just looping that and kept bringing it back. I bet Andre started it and just didn't finish it in time for their deadline. Remember,
that's what it sound like.
Remember Kanye was doing the album a week at that point. Like, I don't think
you change your deadline, fam.
Yeah,
or you put the remix out at some point.
Yeah, definitely put out the remix.
This could have potentially changed the direction of that project.
Yeah,
I completely agree.
Yeah, because I like that record anyway. That's one of the records I liked off that album.
The beat is crazy.
Yeah,
I just at that time I didn't want to hear.
I didn't love the marriage of the beat and Nas.
That was a complaint that we had about the whole thing. But I think that maybe if this was thrown in the mix, it may have changed things.
It would have changed things.
It would have changed things.
I was turned off. I didn't want to hear any sample of "Cop Shot the Kid" while Kanye West was wearing a MAGA hat at that time and going super Trump. No, don't rap on this beat. Like, don't bring this to Nas. Like, stop.
The way he approached that bounce,
that was crazy.
Yeah, it was an interesting pocket he found.
Yeah, he made the bob completely different.
Dan, I would love for y'all to know the feeling of having to like go in the studio with one of these wordsmiths and like write a verse as they're on the song.
I'm sure it's a terrifying feeling.
And I'm putting myself in that spot with Andre and shit like this, and that's terrifying.
Yeah,
that's terrifying. Because you got to deal with these unicorns that are amazing with words, but then their character just jumps, it takes over the track. Like, what could you do?
He's 3000 is like what we was talking about with Jeezy. Like, the moment they get on a record, and fuck lyrics, like just their presence of their voice changes everything. Like, you stop what you're doing when those type of tones come out of a speaker.
Yeah.
Who is that?
He has that tone, but he has all the other stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has tone,
He's got
content,
all the
lyrics, understanding, foresight,
Yeah.
flutes,
Flutes.
flutes. suspenders. I mean, come on, man. How you gonna do? Gonna go in the booth for suspenders?
listen to
A perm.
Yeah, like come on, man.
That's funny because that should be the 3 stacks sliders. Shit like Foresight.
Yeah, foresight
And suspenders.
suspenders. Yeah, you got them suspenders and foresight. Like you can see the future. Come on, man.
But I don't think Nas would be the one that would feel that way. I think he'd be excited rather than terrified the way other artists would be.
Yeah.
Because
Nas is capable
Nas
of-
is a unicorn as well.
Yeah. Just in a different way. More of a word unicorn than a flow
All right,
unicorn.
see, and this is what I mean about what you guys like knew about this. Because you're right, Rory. There's instances where both artists in the studio are superior and nobody feels like they're going to get washed. And then the song comes out.
And someone was washed.
It's 2 different worlds.
A washing happened.
Someone was fully bathed.
Somebody was rinsed.
Someone was at the spa.
Oh my God.
Sparkling.
Someone had a spa day.
Clean as a whistle.
That's hilarious. But I think as an artist, as a rapper, it's certain artists you are automatically are assuming is like.
Nah, it
I don't
depends
wanna-
on the artist.
Wait,
yeah.
hold up, because y'all about to go somewhere good, and I don't want to leave this with Rory. Rory, in the event that this verse finished
Oh yeah.
and went out,
Spa day.
because I heard what you got to try to get on your queen shit.
Yeah, it's my guy.
Yeah, I don't think Nas would feel like that. I know.
Spa day.
I got it.
Yeah,
Well,
spa
I don't
day.
think it would either.
No, it was a spa
What do you
day.
think happens
Sojo.
when that goes?
Sojo spot. Yeah. No, they was at the Sojo for sure. Not
Petty, manicure, the whole nine.
Yeah. Not the
Massage.
dojo. Not the dojo.
Posting a
Sojo.
photo from that pool
Yeah.
in Sojo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yo, taking a
Sojo.
rapper
Valid.
for a spa day.
I know
on
where
the
that
verse.
bounce goes. That bounce, I know where it ends up.
Yeah.
This is the bounce that had us saying M killed M killed over Renegade.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that, and I think both of them left the studio session feeling okay that day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love Jay's verses on Renegade.
He killed
I don't
that.
think that Jay got killed on Renegade.
He
like
didn't
people
get-
say.
that
That
was
was
didn't
some
get killed the way
Nas,
people
Nas
say.
As I
brought
got
that
old,
up.
as I got older, I don't think he got killed.
It was
either.
more the flow.
Yeah.
But that'll kill you.
yeah.
And M's voice sounded better on that beat.
That it was his beat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. Didn't Jay already have M's verse and everything?
Well, M's verses
yeah.
are the same.
Yeah, from the Royce record.
Oh, that's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jay had it.
That's kind of crazy to have the verse and have the perception be that you got
happens.
washed.
It happens, bro.
No
And if
doubt.
it's gonna happen with anybody, M is
doubt.
one of those guys. So it's okay.
And if that's considered a washing on Jay's behalf,
I don't think Jay got washed.
that makes
be
him
clear.
the greatest rapper of all time.
Today he didn't.
That's,
get,
if that's
today listening
considered.
back, he didn't get washed.
No, he didn't know. It's two
I don't
different
think at
perspectives.
the time I
that
didn't think he
gave,
got washed.
Yeah, but at the time we had to find something wrong with Blueprint. It's true.
And Jay.
yeah,
And we
Jay.
had to find something wrong with Jay at the time. Like,
Yeah, I was killing the album cover. This nigga in the courthouse. This shit all blue.
that was a courthouse.
Yeah, he was on the.
And Blueprint? No, he was sitting on a pool table, wasn't he?
No.
No, nigga,
I thought
the
it was just a
courthouse.
table.
Y'all don't even know the cover. Pull up the
I know
Blueprint
the cover.
Oh no, he is on a pool table.
Wait, let me
He's
see.
not in a courthouse. I'm like, I never even thought about
I
that.
thought he was on the stand.
Oh, maybe it's not a pool table.
With a cigar? That is not a courthouse.
That is a court. Give me that.
Fam,
Sitting
what
on a
court
pool-
looks like
That's a
that?
pool table, right? Yeah.
I don't think it's a pool table. Maybe
It's not?
Oh wait, is that the jury?
I'm calling Hove.
Oh, no,
If
that's
you
just a
use your
desk.
whole call on this,
No, that's just he's just sitting
you
on
know
a
you
desk.
only get a few. It has to be important.
That's probably
Hove,
the
Hove
desk.
clear this up for us.
Man,
That's a candid.
That's a desk. Yeah, that's
That would have been an IG photo. had
Okay, so let me
cameras
ask y'all
been readily
this. Man, I
available.
can't believe that we're doing this deep dive all these years later. But why are those shoes right there? That's not the jury.
Nah, that's he's having a meeting.
That's the
man.
execs.
He's a business
you
man.
don't see the jury's feet when they're in the box.
That's true.
In the jury box.
And the jury doesn't have matching shoes.
Well, in Rockefeller, maybe. Maybe you see that shit.
That's Maul's feet.
No, that's
I don't
probably,
know. We have to speculate.
that's not my feet, bro. That's fucking hilarious. Hey, that's some funny shit.
Look at
That's me.
look at Maul and Tata.
That's not my Maybe Tata's in that. That might be his